a surreal moment last night. I got to be up at the mansion, and Linda Thompson was there. Jerry Schilling was there. I was watching them speak in the Jungle Room. What a moment. And a few of y'all were there, and it was really special. And can you imagine the late night jam sessions and things like that probably happened after these shows and things like that? I know Jerry was there rocking and rolling. And of course, the movies were great. Elvis loved being in Hollywood, but I think where Elvis felt the most love, the most enjoyment was after the shows, after the movies wrapped, when he was singing his favorite music, which was gospel music, of course.
Yes.
Any gospel music fans here?
Well, Gene, speaking of the Jungle Room and speaking of gospel music, there's somebody in the house tonight that was there in the Jungle Room and was on stage singing gospel music. How about Larry Strickland? Come on, Larry! Ladies and gentlemen, Larry Strickland.
This handsome devil. How you
Wow,
doing?
there's actually a full house here.
Full house.
Wow.
It's Elvis Week.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
Larry, have you been enjoying your Elvis week?
Oh man, yeah, I just love the energy of all the fans and being in the middle of all that and getting to do the music. You know, I don't tell APE, but I'd come here for free.
I think we all would, Larry. I think we all would.
Just to get to sing the music one more time, you know, just do it. Yeah, so.
I don't know about you, but I love listening to this man speak. Can you narrate my life, please?
Yes, I will. I'll stand behind you for the rest of it. Just talk for you.
Walking down the street. Oh man, it's so great to have you. Thank you so much. You know, we're talking about Elvis in Hollywood, and I don't know if I've ever asked you this question before. Do you have a favorite Elvis movie yourself, personally?
Well, I think the best one that he did, you know, as far as his acting and everything, was King Creole. Yeah.
And you were here, we were just talking about the Jungle Room. You were here when Elvis was recording in the Jungle Room. You said,
Yeah.
came downstairs and started with Hurt, right?
Hurt was the first song that we recorded. And he came downstairs and joked around a little while, and then they cranked up the song. And I think he sang it maybe twice. You know, and usually you go in the studio, you sing a verse and stop, and then you go back and sing that verse again, and they'll cut it 2 or 3 times and have different versions they can pick from when they mix it. Well, he sang it top to bottom twice, and that was, you know, they probably mixed a couple of them together, but that was the record. That's the record that you hear. You know, it was just, it blew me away. That was the first recording that I had done with him, and to see it go down like that was just amazing.
That's incredible. Only Elvis could do something like that. That is unheard of in music, to do a song twice and have the master take in 2 takes. Wow.
And he didn't have a lyric sheet. It wasn't like he had to, you know, follow notes and look at the lyrics or whatever. He just belted it out. Yeah, it was great. It was
Well, and I love the consistency of Elvis and his love to sing. So you guys would rehearse, you'd do a show, 2 shows in Vegas, and then afterwards he still wanted to keep singing.
He did. It was unbelievable. He would do that till like 4 o'clock in the morning, and of course the quartet, the guys, you know, they were going, oh man, you know, I mean, another long night, because Elvis didn't sleep at night, you know, he was up all night. And so he'd keep us singing, you know, the whole time. Charlie would be on the piano, and it would all be this old gospel stuff that he just absolutely loved it. And he couldn't get enough of it. And of course he could sing the dog out of it, you know. And it was a lot of fun, but it was hard at the same time.
Well, and he loved that full sound, and I know he loved the bass.
Yes, he did. Thankfully.
I think we all love the bass, Larry. You bring it. Larry Strickland, come on!